Hello everyone, this is Ashish and I'm Komal Taya presenting in front of you a new episode of Talk and Fire podcast, which we call the Real Detoxification, with brand new topics, and I'm pretty sure you're all gonna love it. So let's start with the topics. What the first topic, Ashish, you want to talk about today?
First of all, thank you, Komal, for that beautiful introduction. Komal, they are extremely beautiful and ferociously witty. We are going to talk
Okay.
about some interesting topics today. We are going to talk about some hacking stuff going on.
Yeah.
You will be very interested about that because the origins are same. So you're going to find out about that.
Yeah.
We are going to get into a great movie that I recently watched. Now,
Yeah.
I don't generally like to talk about movies,
Yeah.
but this one bloody deserves it. We have talked about some good movies over here. We have talked about Avatar. We talked about 300, some few ones that really deserves to be talked about. But
Yes.
this one I love because of the storytelling aspect
Yeah.
and what a gem it is. So
Yeah.
we are going to talk about that, and let's see where the talk proceeds. We are going to talk about some of the things that are going on right now in Komal's life or my life maybe at the
Yeah.
end of it. So if you are highly interested, you will
Just
get
stay
it by
till
the
then.
end. Yeah.
So,
But-
so
yeah.
basically, Ashish is going to throw topics in front of me today.
Hmm.
He has not discussed with me that what we are going to discuss today. So he said that there's a surprise for me. So
Hmm.
let's see what he has in pocket with us.
She was
For
asking
us.
like, what do you want to talk about? I was like, it is going to be very amazing and you're going to be shocked by it, and I want to see your reaction on spot.
Yeah.
So basically we have been on road for 1 week, right? So because of one of the shoot of Komal. So yesterday we were traveling back from Goa to Bangalore, and
Yeah.
Komal was in the lower berth of a sleeper class bus and I was on the upper one. She went to sleep, but I was shocked by a series of videos which I found on YouTube. It is basically hackers hacking hackers, right? Like that. Now, I mean, ethical hackers finding out those unethical hackers and hacking them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the instances. So I watched 3 different videos. All are like 15 to 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
In one of the video, what this dude does
Yeah.
is that he places the picture of the hacker's family with him, and he places it on his computer so that when the hacker hacks his computer, he sees his picture and is shocked to that.
God.
Yeah.
How does he do that?
He goes and hacks his computer.
The hacker's computer.
Yeah, the one
The guy.
who's the victim of hacking.
Okay, so he learned it
He's
to
basically-
that level
he's
that
basi-
now he's hacking the hacker.
Yeah, he's basically a hacker only, right?
Insane.
Yeah, he is basically a hacker only, very
Yeah.
well educated in his field.
Yeah.
Obviously, he goes by the name of Jim Browning.
Yeah.
And a lot of you guys might be knowing his videos are insane. Like, it is getting 30 million views easily, like
Yeah.
that. So,
What is the name?
Jim Browning.
Okay.
Yeah. He is English, I think. There's a guy called Scott Manley. He makes a lot of video on rocket science.
Yeah.
His tone and voice is so much similar to this guy that it is almost like I thought that is it the same person?
Yeah.
But can't be. He's an English person. I judge by the accent. I'm not knowing for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, these people can't reveal their complete identity, right? Otherwise, they will be under threat.
Yeah.
But that's the name that he goes by. So I was saying that these videos. So
Yeah.
in one video, he's the victim. He plays the victim card, and not the victim card. I don't think that is the correct word. But he is the victim. All right. And
Okay.
then he looks for those people who are hacking. So
Yeah.
he got it. He connected it. The people who remotely accessed his computer, he remotely accessed his computer, their computer.
Okay, he accessed those people
Who
who
were
hacked
Yeah.
who hacked his computer.
Yes, and had the
Okay.
access. So he said, I don't care. This is the computer for hacking only. So this is what I'm going to do with you. He got all the pictures, and these
Yeah.
hackers never tell their identity, where they are. He found out everything. Your actual name is this. You are sitting at this particular location of this word.
Oh,
You are working for this particular person. I know
Yeah.
everything about you. I even know what you did chats with your mother.
Oh,
I
God.
know how much money you made. Yeah. In the last
Crazy
month.
stuff.
And this dude says, return all the money that you have earned from all those people by scamming
I'm
them.
getting goosebumps,
Yeah,
you know.
that is why I didn't tell you about all this beforehand, right? So I'll tell you, this is the one instance where he places the picture of the hacker on his PC so that the hacker now gets the chills. The second one, he actually, this whole scam, no, it is not like a person sitting in a room. It's like a whole office where 10 to 20 people are working under paychecks.
Okay, I have a slight doubt.
Yeah.
I think few of them must be having the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, yeah.
How come he's placing the picture on his computer? Like,
Because
he's letting them access the computer so
Yeah.
that they can see. So how does he know the same person? Like, how does he know the person
he traces it back.
that particular person is going to attack his computer? How does he
He got
know?
attacked. He got attacked.
Okay, now he knows that he got attacked.
Yeah.
Now the attempts also he know.
So
he
these-
knows that who is doing that.
So these hackers won't hack your computer saying that I'm hacker. They're
Yeah.
going to say that I'm protecting you from these viruses. I'll tell you the full scam, how it works.
Yeah.
All right. So that person knows that this is a fake service. They're actually trying to.
just do like a little
Yeah,
bit so
yeah,
that will be more inclined towards
Yeah. So
audience, yeah.
so that is what they're doing. So in the second instance,
yeah.
what he did is that this whole office kind of scenario where 10 to 20 people are working and hacking people
Yeah.
day and night. Most of these people are hacking people in US.
Yeah.
And he got the access of CCTV cameras and actually got the recording of their voice when they were talking in terms of a customer service guy, right? And he recorded the CCTV, like, I know where you are. I am seeing you right now. Meanwhile, you're trying to hack me. You're hacked worse than you're trying to do it on me. He does that. And then straight up calls these people. He found out that these people made $90,000 in just last month.
God, $90,000.
Yeah. This camera costs less than $1,000. You can buy 90 of them. That's, if for Indian people, you must be knowing $1,000 is close to 72,000 rupees,
Yeah.
right? So that is the conversion. And guess the origin of these people?
Russia?
India. All of them. They're sitting in Gurgaon. That's
Gurgaon.
what he traced out. They're sitting in Gurgaon, Delhi, these places.
That Jamtara case is same, no?
Yeah.
Like, nobody knew that people are sitting in Jamtara, like near Ranchi it is, in Jharkhand.
All these
Yeah.
people are sitting in India and all their targets are from the States. Those people who are from United States.
Oh, so that they can churn more.
Yeah. That is why they are earning in
I'm
money.
getting goosebumps.
Yeah, I'll tell you the whole thing, okay?
Yeah.
How they do it. So what they do is that they get some websites to create pop-ups, okay?
Yeah.
So when you are browsing some website now, all of a sudden you will get a pop-up
Like
that
cookie
your
policy and all.
not that. Worse than that, it is going to even give you vocal recordings that your computer has been hacked, your email has been compromised, and so many people are accessing it. If you want to save your computer and your privacies,
Yeah.
dial at this particular number. And they will pretend so that they are from Microsoft. So you will think that they are from Microsoft. So the moment you call them, no, it redirects to those people who actually sent it to you.
Yeah.
And they are going to open up Microsoft's website,
Yeah.
and from there, their employees of Microsoft, they are going to say, this is me. All right.
Yeah.
And you'd never know that if it is you or not.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just showing a website. So you're seeing Microsoft website, you're going to think that it is official.
Yeah.
And then you are going to trust that person, and then that person is going to come and show that this is the product that you need to buy. It is going to act like an antivirus,
Yeah.
and you pay for it. Otherwise, you're compromised right now, and that is how
Yeah.
they make money.
Okay.
Mhm.
So they pay and
They get
like
paid.
that happens.
Yeah.
So they get any antivirus software.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
thing is that your computer never had a virus.
No, but they must be fooling in the name of some random
Yeah,
software
yeah,
also,
yeah.
no?
Then-
After that.
then-
So that people believe that, okay, now I'm safe.
Then what they do is that then they ask for a remote access. And
Okay.
meanwhile, they ask a simple remote access, and
Yeah.
meanwhile create a dozen of more remote accesses, which you
Yeah.
don't even know about. They can blank out your screen at any time. They can do whatever they want. And so they show that these are the viruses you are having, and you're going to trust those people.
It means the ultimate mistake is the person.
Always.
Always it happens.
So when-
right?
when
so
the ha-
it's they are playing with the mentality of people.
That is what
Yeah,
that is all
hacking
about
is about.
hacking.
Yeah.
So when I was almost getting hacked, that time I talked to a lot of hackers, and that's what they say. They can't do anything unless you make a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays it is increasing, and their
No,
level is increasing.
some cases are there, no, where even if a person like very high level hackers, even if they have your email address, they can hack it without even playing with your mistakes.
Not really.
No. One Indian YouTuber, Carrie Minati case had the same, no?
I think he must have done some mistake or the other. Some mistake. That is
We
that
are
is the
seeing-
basic
we heard
principle.
that, no? I also saw one video where email address, even if you are in the danger zone also. You can't be completely relieved that, okay, I'm safe.
I
never
doubt it.
know.
I doubt it. Obviously, you never know. But that is the thing. When you are new to hacking, you get paranoid all of a sudden that what to do. I'm not safe at all, right? So that is the thing. Basically, a person is sitting in your room if that person has a remote access to your computer.
Yeah.
But when you talk to real hackers, that is
Yeah.
what they
Yeah,
understand the science behind that, right? They
Yeah.
understand what is happening. So that's what they say. Until unless you don't do something, they might try to install some software on the name of some other software which gives them the remote access.
Yeah.
And there are ways to find out if someone else is operating your computer or not, right? So
Okay.
all of these things will be happening mostly in Windows only, because that is the most unsafe one.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I thought to switch to Apple.
Yeah, that is one of the reasons.
Yeah.
Other reasons are that it's just better to work when it comes to creating videos and all,
Yeah.
right?
I'm more comfortable with
I'm
Android.
having both actually.
Huh,
Both
but
Windows, Android, and Apple. I think all of them are necessary at some point or the other, because I'm a
Yeah.
huge gaming person now.
yeah,
Cannot do
so
without
I like Apple, but I'm more comfortable with Android.
it. Yeah.
And Ashish always keeps telling me that buy one Apple, we'll buy one Apple for
Yeah.
you. Like, but I'm more comfortable with Android. It's like that.
Yeah, so initially it was difficult for me also, but then once you get used to the ecosystem, you find actually the things are easier over there.
That I know it's
Yeah.
very easy.
Yeah.
Even I use it sometimes.
Yeah.
But I feel because we have touch, no, we have been using
Yeah,
Android
that is what we have done so
since
far.
since the advent of this
Yeah.
phones and all, right?
Yeah.
So when we used to have smartphones, we used to have Android only. So that's why we have some touch.
Yeah. So
It
coming
can be the
back,
reason.
coming back to the kind of hero this person is,
Yeah.
he actually threatened them and shut down a lot of those rigs. You know,
Why didn't he report?
he did report. He did report to Delhi police. He knows the location. He has the proofs.
Lovely.
He shut it down. He's a hero, man.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But I never saw it in newspapers.
Yeah. It actually some Indians made a documentary on that.
Huh, but
We never
we
came
never-
across it. Yeah.
it means we are not aware. It
Yeah.
means 80% of population is not aware.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel so because I'm aware of all these happenings,
Mm-hmm.
all these news and all. But if I'm not aware, it means
Mm-hmm.
how lightly people are taking it. Can you see?
You see, I don't really do a lot of these Patreon supports and all, but I'm going to support that dude, man. Seriously, I need to support that person. I'll go and do a pledge, and his pledge is like $1, $2, $3. Like, take it, man. You deserve more than that.
Exactly.
A lot of people were making fun in the comment section. You don't know about this movie. It's called Taken.
Okay.
So there's this one Hollywood actor.
Yeah.
His name is Liam Neeson. And he plays the role of, I think, CIA agent, retired CIA agent, something like that. So the movie name is Taken because his daughter got taken away. She got kidnapped into some prostitution ring or something like that, right? So the famous dialogue is that wherever you are, I'm going to find you and I'm going to kill you, right? And then he starts his actions and all. So people were joking in the comment section that I did not know Liam Neeson was such a good hacker, because that is how he talks. If you're going to listen to his videos or how he talks, no, it's no visual. It's only he's going to show the screen and his voice is going to be over there. He threatens people like anything, man. People will be shitting their pants. And one person,
I want to see that movie.
I'll show you. Okay, movie you want to see
Intriguing me.
Taken?
Yeah, intriguing me.
It is a great movie.
Yeah.
They made a second part. I think they made a third part also. But you know that more parts they make, the more garbage it becomes, right? Yeah. But
Avengers,
first part.
but in case of Avengers, it got better.
Yeah, we don't know because we have not seen the second part. And don't break the freaking spoilers, guys. I stayed away from spoilers for I think 1 to 2 years at least.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to watch the second part before this
I don't have
podcast.
any problem. I just always love the spoilers. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me already so that I can make my mind.
Okay. You make your mind, don't make my mind before I watch the second part.
Anyway, I'm going to reply to them so you can tell me.
Okay. I stay away from comment section of Amalgam anyways. Komal handles it 100%, by the way. Whatever comments you are getting reply of, that is what Komal does.
But clips are handled by Ashish
yeah.
Ranjan.
Yeah, I make the clips, but now we are going to outsource. Now we are going to the next level, son.
I used to make, but like
Yeah.
I'm very slow motion. In 1 hour, I'll make 2 or 3. And in 2 hours, you can make like clips of 15 podcasts continuously.
I'll make 2-3 podcasts in 2 hours. Like 15-16 clips I can make. like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay, I exaggerate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But whatever it is, he's very, very fast.
Yeah, because I've been doing editing for 3 years now, no? That
Yeah,
is the
but
reason.
I'm very slow motion in everything. I'm very slow motion. I'll take bath in half an hour, and if that includes head bath, I'll take 1 hour. Everything. If I'm applying
You try to
moisturizer,
enjoy the process.
I just keep applying it for 15 minutes, 20 minutes,
Komal
like
feels
that.
it.
Yeah, I always take time for everything. For
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I have to get her to hurry up a lot of time. Just like before this podcast, get on with it, Komal. We don't have much time.
Yeah, but I'm in the profession also, no, where I have to hurry up.
Yeah.
And it literally sucks sometime when I don't get proper time to do my
But when
things.
it gets to it, you do as fast as anyone else can, right?
Yeah.
So that day the shoot was 11 o'clock. At least they called us 11 o'clock. It
Yeah,
started somewhere around like 2 o'clock. But if they say 11 o'clock, we have to be over there 10:30. And you woke up at
That's the
9:30. You woke up at 9:30 and the
Yeah.
destination is 1 hour away. Right?
Yeah.
But you made it. You were the first one over there, right?
Yeah, I got ready before you.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, but I started later than you, right? So I get ready in 5 minutes. That's what boys do. You can't compare
No,
girls
you
with
took
boys.
a lot of time that day. I noticed. I was
Okay.
saying, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Yeah. Anyways, so we are going to talk about that later.
Yeah.
Now we are going to get into this movie. This
Yeah.
you want to put anything in that hacking case before we move forward? You have any questions? Any opinions?
No, like I was just wondering why this news is not on front page.
Yeah, because Riya Chakravarti is on front page. Maybe at that time that was happening. After that, something else happened, and we don't really care much. But the main reason would be that the victims are not Indians. They are, and these people, like, this dude is amazing. He would like point out, you are from Nagaland, you are reporting to Archit, and I know what you're doing, all your chats are with me. And he actually showed that after that what they did. They were like panicking, what do we do right now?
Okay, I want to see that podcast.
That is a video, I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah. Just go for Jim Browning, guys. He's an amazing dude,
Yeah.
right? And he's doing a good job. Like, he's stopping all this, right? And they are going to do like this XYZ travel agencies, and above that they are doing all of this thing, and it is well funded, making a lot of money. Like I said, they made in 1 year close to $500,000. Crazy amount of money in this.
Goodness.
And on front, they can even defend it in court. They can say that we are just selling antivirus, until and unless someone traces it back that you actually did something that the customer were not knowing, and you were the one. Basically, this is the philosophy. The people who makes antivirus are the people who makes viruses also.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. But this is next level. Like, you are hacking the computer, fooling them like that. You're basically scamming them. So it goes by customer care scams or something like that.
Yeah, so never share your details or anything because it's you only with whom they are playing, right? So just be conscious, be aware, and just put antivirus if you are using Android.
Oh yeah, if Android or Windows, guys, please use
antivirus.
any antivirus, no matter if they are the ones who makes the viruses. At least you'll be secure.
Yeah.
In this day and age, especially, it started to take a next level pace after the COVID situation when everyone was at home.
Yeah.
And we barely saved ourselves, barely. We were just nick away from getting hacked. All at least at that time, 2 channels were there, both monetized, both would have gone if we were just even an hour or 2 late at that point. But we took actions at the correct time.
Exactly.
Yeah, at that time I was at 80,000 subscribers or 70,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
one more advice I would like to give you. Always keep your business email separate.
Yeah.
Then you use here and there.
Or your
anywhere in
bank
social media.
emails and
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Keep it as secure as you keep your money.
Yeah. It can be hacked.
Yeah, so just keep it separately. Don't reveal it anywhere. Like for my modeling purpose, or for any purpose, for shopping purpose, or for like any app I'm using, Netflix or anything, we both always use one random email which we made,
Which
but
is
we
in our
never
phone.
disclose it, the main one.
Yeah.
You'll never find it anywhere.
Yeah, the bank accounts, or in our case, the YouTube channels and all.
Yeah.
That's the case.
Exactly.
You should take care of that. We have made a podcast a long time ago where we have talked.
Just to let people know who are new over here.
Yeah, we have talked sufficiently about what was the hacking case that I faced or we faced in general, and how to deal with that, because I've talked to a lot of hackers at that time, people who are working for cybersecurity and all that. I talked to those people, and I'm very fortunate to have those as my followers or people who are viewing our podcast and all, and they were more than happy to help me and gave us a lot of knowledge. So we talked about that. I'll link it down in the description box, or you are going to see I button if you are watching it on YouTube. Okay. Get a little bit educated, because hacking is a big deal. I'm afraid of even putting my ATM card in any ATM machine.
Exactly. Cloning is happening nowadays.
Until and unless it is an ATM machine, ATM of a bank, like right outside a bank, which is going to be monitored by the security guard. I'm not taking chances over there. Matter of fact, I even do this, that I will be having one ATM card which will be having only 2,000 rupees. Rest of my money is going to be somewhere completely else.
Just keep it very secure.
So
ever since the hacking case happened, we became so conscious.
We should be. Everyone should be. It can happen to anyone at any time.
And one more thing, never save your passwords, please. Never save your passwords. Keep it somewhere written. And
hard copy always. Because once what happens, I used to also do this, that all my passwords were in my computer. What happens, a lot of people don't know, these hackers can actually get the access of your computer, read everything that is written over there. Even if you put it on your mail or something, a lot of people do this, that on Google Docs or something, all the passwords are written. Man, once the email is gone, everything is gone. Okay, they have everything, right? And matter of fact, they can even monitor the changes of password that you're doing over there, because they have the access right now.
Exactly.
So what we did at that time is, the computer that was hacked, it was basically having a rat, which is called remote access tool. So once that was in my computer, I was like, put this computer in airplane mode, completely open a new fresh computer, and then change every last password there is. Put two-factor authentication. A lot of people, including me at that time, don't do that.
Two-factor is very important. Everywhere on Instagram, a lot of people are not knowing that Instagram also has two-factor verification.
Everything has, even WhatsApp.
Do it on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on email. Facebook, it's very necessary. Everywhere. Just do it.
Okay, not going to discuss a lot, because we have discussed a lot of things in that podcast. We are going to link it down.
Meanwhile, some people must be trying to hack our accounts. It can be the possible.
Okay, that is very good. Go ahead. But we do our best. And if you're a hacker, guys, no offense, but this is what we do as precaution. And good luck with whatever you're trying to do. There will always be people who are not secure. Okay.
So wait, I was about to show you that thing, no?
What?
Sleeping can be a career thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wait, let me show this to Ashish.
Okay, so there was a podcast, I think that it was 2 episodes ago, where Komal and I argued on this fact that sleeping cannot be a career. You cannot make money out of sleeping.
This girl is Aishwarya.
And when I was talking on that podcast, I was thinking that everyone would be on my side, man. How can sleeping be a career? In the comment section, everyone is with Komal that yes, it can be a career. Everything can be a career. And then they started putting all this, like one person, 3 ways to make sleeping your career, and 1, 2, 3. And now someone sends her this meme, I think.
Aishwarya is a girl who follows me and keeps messaging me every now and then. She's a sweetheart. And she messages me, hey Komaldi, show this to Ashish Bhaiya. You can earn while sleeping. So this is the meme where 26-year-old YouTuber earned over rupees 10 lakh in just 11 hours by doing nothing but sleeping. The viewers were donating money to send various sounds to disturb him and wake him up. Look, sleeping can be a career.
Definitely, it can be. If there's a will, there's a way. Guys, you can do anything you want.
Yes. Thank you, Aishwarya, for sending it.
Okay. We are trying to do something like that, right? In which I interview you and you interview me, right?
Yeah.
So she's basically talking about that DM that she sent on Instagram. So what I was thinking is that if you are going to ask questions to me, that is going to go on Momentum Podcast. I don't want to be knowing the questions, so they can directly DM it to you, and in case when I'm going to be asking questions,
this can be the session where I can just put one question answer session for Ashish, where you people can send your queries, your questions. guys, not completely like this, like what should I do, particular situation.
Yeah.
Some general questions, right?
Yeah, related to me if you
Yeah,
want to
which
ask.
can be beneficial for masses, because then only we'll be taking your question.
Yeah.
Not we, I'll be taking your question, because if I take one personal question, that will not be benefiting mass.
Yeah.
Right?
So basically, the idea was that she only came up with this, that you have been in a lot of interviews.
While bathing, always whenever I bath, always these ideas come up
That
in
is
my
why
mind.
you do it slow. You were thinking.
Yeah, I always get innovative thoughts.
Yeah. So it was her idea that, see, a lot of people have taken your interviews and a lot of them have even gotten hundreds of thousands of views. But the thing is that the interviewer never knew me that well, right?
Yeah.
And I know Komal very well and she knows me very well. So I
Yeah.
think that would be best. So a lot of questions will be from her side and few of those you can also send. And that is the same that we are going to do on this channel as well, when I
Yeah.
will be asking questions from Komal. Okay?
Yeah, because a lot of you must not be knowing everything about
Yeah,
me.
about that, I'll be soon posting some story in which, because I can't check DMs, man. I get literally hundreds of them every day.
Yeah.
Komal can, but I can't, right? So
Yeah.
I'll be putting a post where I'll.
Sophisticated.
What?
Nothing. I was just saying, more sophisticated person he is, more influential person he is, getting 100 DMs a day.
Yeah.
I barely get 4 to 5 DMs.
Sorry about that, Komal.
No, I get more than that.
Goddamn famous. What can I do? No, really, guys, it is humbling. But I can't read all the DMs. This is not in my habit. A lot of people do. People who are having like 50,000, 100,000 followers also, they also read DMs, but I can't. All right. I do one thing, that I read all the comments on my YouTube videos. I reply to each and every one of them. So I said that whoever wants to, goddamn, I'm in fire. How fast am I speaking? Right? Okay. So I need to slow it down. So that is what I say. If you want to ask questions in my YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Komal.
Yeah.
You want to get to the next topic?
Sure.
La La Land. How was the movie for you?
Ah, ooh la la. It sounds like La La Land. It's like ooh la la. It was ooh la la.
So I
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'll say it 3 times.
yeah. A lot of people won't even understand that movie. That is the thing.
A lot of people will be disliking it. When I saw it the first time, I saw it in maybe when I was in my college time, and I was not
It's a
so
movie,
used to, when I was so
2016.
used to of movies, not Hindi or English movie, any movies, I saw it because it won Oscar, right?
Yeah.
I was very, very curious to know why it got nominated, why it was awarded,
Yeah.
right? I watched it, I was so bored, like,
Yeah.
what
You
is
did
it
not.
in this movie?
First time you did not even understand the ending, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, and they are loving each other. I was like, they are loving each other
Love
and they are not
story.
united.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Not a happy ending.
Yeah,
Right?
because earlier I used not to be having my own thoughts on principle. I was not that much sorted. I was like very simple. What is this?
Yeah.
What is this? Like that.
I'll tell you, it is a happy ending actually.
Yeah.
If you look at the paradox of the movie, no,
Yeah.
it is a very deep movie, and I would say that it is a perfect movie. There is not a nick left or right. It is exactly where it needs to be. The songs are right there. The dance is right there. The music is right there. The acting is perfect. The direction, cinematography,
Yeah.
the storyline. I think it is perfect.
Yeah.
The way, like, I like movies which shows you the story in a way that you are experiencing that, and that movie does the job perfectly.
Side actors also.
Everyone, like,
Yeah.
I was watching that again yesterday. I saw that even people who gave like 30-second appearance, even they are doing the perfect job over there. So basically it is a love story, right? And then it has a lot of messages, like the person following his passion, the guy played by Ryan Gosling, and obviously Emma Stone is playing the actress,
Yeah.
right? And these people are their own struggling. The guy got ditched by some other musician and fell apart, but he's still trying to open this bar or pub which is jazz based.
Yeah.
This is his idea of
He wants to rescue dying jazz.
Yeah, he's a jazz enthusiast and he wants to save it because now nobody listens to it. And there are so many movies saying jazz is dying, jazz is dying. Jazz is most popular these days, right?
Yes.
I liked
Because of this, everybody's saying it is drying, it is drying. Same with like brown skin matters, brown skin matters, your dark skin matters.
Okay, we are not going to get into that at all because some people will get offended. I don't know, race and all.
No,
Stay away
I'm
from
just
that.
saying now they are getting coverage. I'm happy for that.
Okay, good,
Yeah,
very good. We are happy
I'm
for
on
that.
the positive outlook. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is what our principle is, guys. We are never going to talk about politics. We are never going to talk about religion, man. Stay the goddamn freaking away.
No, I
from
was
that
saying
thing.
positive things.
Yeah.
It is good until unless you are saying positive things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was saying that there are messages over there, right? So when the guy is losing hope, then the girl comes and reminds him exactly what he used to say.
Yeah.
So he signed a contract to be a part of this band.
Yeah.
And then she asks him that, do you like the music? And the guy says that, do you like the music? And the girl says that, yeah, I like the music. But do you like the music?
Yeah.
And he says that, nah. So she asked him that you want to be part of a band with a guy who you hated, who has already ditched you before. And then you want to play music for a year or more than that, which you don't even like. What kind of life is that?
Yeah.
So at that point, she was reminding him of what his principles was. And fast forward, I think 30 minutes later, she quits acting completely. Like she's tired of getting rejected. It's like 6 years or so, continuously rejected. Nobody cares. She thinks that other girls are younger and prettier.
I can relate.
Yeah. And she says audition after audition, I'm tired. Like I'm dedicated. I was dedicated once. I knew that this is what I wanted to do, but I can't take it anymore. These are very tormenting and like stabs to my guts, and I can't take it anymore. She goes back home and maybe continue her education or something. And this dude gets a call from some audition person, casting team, I think.
Yeah.
Casting
the
director.
Play. Like she went to a play.
Yeah.
She organized a play in which she was a
Solo
lead.
play.
Yeah.
It was a solo play. Yeah.
And hardly
6-7 people.
Yeah, 6-7 people were there. And she went back home after that, frustrated that nobody appeared and completely left the acting field.
She left Los Angeles.
Yeah. She went back to her parents. But then like the moment the guy, what was the name of guy?
And the guy,
Ryan
Gosling.
The character name.
Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian.
Yeah.
So what he does, like he got a call from the director. One casting director was there in that play.
One of the biggest casting directors.
Yeah.
So the casting director basically said that we cannot reach Emma Stone. Let us just call her that. We cannot reach her. And can you talk to her? He says.
Like, no.
He says that no, we don't talk anymore. Right. And then he tells. I think it was a girl. She tells the casting director.
Girl was there.
Tells her name, and he's like, oh, I need to inform her. So what he does, he immediately goes to her home. And this girl is like, I can't do it anymore. He's like, what do you mean by that? Start making some goddamn sense. Otherwise, I'm going to keep on shouting.
I can still remember the scene. He was like, whoa, what do you mean
What?
by that?
What? Like, it was amazing acting by his part. Emma Stone, by the way, won Oscar for her acting.
Wonderful acting.
But the guy's acting, I liked it much more. He is a trained professional, man. I watched this movie, Big Shot. And it is basically on 2008 recession and those people who betted against the economy, who made millions and billions. He's a part of that. And goddamn, the way he pitched an idea of how the economy is going to crash before it actually did.
Yeah.
That was freaking fantastic. That hooked me to that movie. And that movie is also like the direction that every now and then they are going to bring big celebrities. That what's her name? The girl, Harley Quinn. Her actual name.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie. All of a sudden, Margot Robbie is in a bathtub and she says that, I know this is all getting very financial and technical. I know you don't understand. I don't understand it either, but this is how you can understand as a layman person.
Yeah.
She explains, and after that, some big chef comes and I don't know. I know that you are not able to understand this. Here's the explanation in a simple manner, like that.
Yeah.
So that movie is like super boring. Nobody understands the finance properly, but they kept and managed to hook at least me up over there. So in that movie also, this dude does fantastic acting.
Yeah.
Right? Very good movie at the end. And the ending, what do you think about the ending? What happened in the last segment?
Yeah, they chose to pursue their dreams and they didn't give up on them. And in the ending, they rather gave another ending also, like what could have been the possibility if you would not have chosen this, right?
Yeah.
So that
So basically,
happened.
for people who don't know what actually happened, is that the girl actually gets selection in that audition that the guy came and told her about. That was the last thing that she did, the last probably the audition that she would have to give, and she got one of the biggest roles. The
Yeah.
movie was to be shot in Paris, and she has to
Yeah.
move, and they said that we can't do it anymore. The guy had already signed the contract with the band, so he has to be on the road as well,
Yeah.
as if they can't maintain long distance relationship. I do not know what goes in the States, but that is what they did. They broke up,
Yeah.
and then the girl is very successful, comes to the same
Yeah,
coffee
very,
shop,
very successful.
comes to the same coffee shop where she
Yeah.
used to work as a barista.
No, she and her
Yeah,
husband.
she got married with someone else.
Heard some jazz music playing.
Yeah,
So-
before
so
that-
they entered the
Yeah.
shop. They
Yeah.
entered that club or bar, whatever it is.
Yes, yes, yes.
And when they entered,
Yes,
that girl saw Sebastian over there, and
And
she
she-
got surprised and happy.
she saw the exact name that she suggested
Yeah.
for the guy's
Yes.
club thing.
Sebs.
Yeah, what was it?
Sebs.
Yeah, Sebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sebs with this apostrophe,
Apostrophe.
turned as a musical
Music.
sign.
Huh, yeah.
So that's what she saw, and she was sitting with his current husband,
Yeah.
and she had a kid also. And then what Sebastian did is play his classical tune,
Yeah.
right? And I saw it in the comment section. YouTube comment section is the best. The most authentic information, I
loves
get it over there,
Yeah.
right? So it was written over there that Sebastian was actually tormented
Imagining.
at that point, because he knew that playing this tune means the end of everything between those two people.
Yeah.
Finally officially ending it with that music. And in that music they showed that what would have happened
Yeah.
if Sebastian would have given up on his dream
Yeah.
and completely went to Paris, let us say, to support the dream of, I think her name was Amy, I don't remember,
Yeah.
to support her dream. And then
Yeah.
he saw that at that point, if that would have happened,
Yeah.
then he would not be standing and running the show over there, but would be sitting beside that girl
Yeah.
and being an audience over there. But the thing is that he would have been happy. So there's a paradox over here that not following your dream might also make you happy, and following your dream might also leave you tormented. But the thing is that,
Yeah, but if you love each other so much,
Yeah.
and if you're very passionate enough,
Mhm.
you can make it.
Yeah,
Does
you'll-
not matter where you are.
you'll
Even
find a
if he
way.
has gone to Paris with her,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure he was that much passionate. He could have pursued it over there and excelled it in a
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
very good manner.
You have to find a middle ground for that. You'll have to find ways out.
You should have talent, guys. You should have talent.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is myth.
It's not like talent is a term which is very vaguely used and very less understood.
I'm just saying that you got the term talent. In
Yeah.
what terms I'm using it?
I will say skill is a better
Passion
term.
or skill.
Skill or talent in the field that you want to be skilled is a better term.
Yeah.
And that is what most people don't do. They do everything other than developing skills.
Yeah.
That is what I was telling Komal also yesterday. That whatever field that you are, it is not like you don't understand this field. Every field works like this only. There is a demand of skill, and very few people have skills. And I've always said whatever is rare is diamond and is in demand, right?
Yeah.
So ultimately you'll have to develop skill. There's no running away from that. That is why you have to choose a field that you really love, because then only you'll be investing the time and the effort,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Any other opinions, Miss Komal,
No,
about that movie?
lovely movie, right?
Yeah.
Lovely. There was one incident where Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian, and Emma Stone was standing and they were having conversation out of taxi, and that cinematography, we loved it.
That-
the way they were handling camera over there.
that point when she was about to quit after her solo
Yeah,
performance.
maybe when she was about to leave.
Yeah, when she said that I'm done.
Yeah.
Right?
That was epic scene.
There are a lot of I would say 3-4 scenes.
And the music, we forgot to admire the music.
Music is
It's
brilliant. Like
great.
I listened to it on complete playlist. I completely listened from first to the last one.
Yeah, every now and then we are on
Hmm.
these whole La La Land songs are on loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So that is they are showing the pure jazz over there.
Yeah.
And then they showed techno jazz also. I think his name is John Legend.
John Legend.
His philosophy also I liked a little bit. He says that why do you think jazz is dying? You are playing music to dying people. You're playing music to those who are 90-year-old. How
Yeah.
about you mix a little bit so that it pleases to 20 years old also?
Yeah.
And that is what he did. He mixed it up and bloody loved that song as well.
Yeah, but you know, Ashish, in long term, what would have happened if techno is rising?
It will die.
It will die after 20 years.
Yeah.
Then maybe in long term, when he'll be opening his bar or his own label or brand of this jazz music,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then he'll be rising in the future.
Yeah, that is what happened to rock also. Rock then turned into punk rock, and there's a DJ over there. That is what Linkin Park did. That is what Limp Bizkit did in the 90s. You might not be knowing it, 90s or early 2000. So all of a sudden there's a DJ over there and putting in beats. And what about the guitar and the drum, right? So the rock started to die. There used to be a time where there was Metallica. And then you must be knowing about that song, The Body Talks.
Yeah.
That was in Victoria's Secret, right?
Body Struts.
Yeah, Struts. I think the name is Struts.
Yeah, Struts or Struts.
But nobody listens to that. I think
I
there's...
just love that song.
Yeah, there's a two...
I do ramp walk on that song.
Yeah. How many songs do you know of by the Struts?
Only one.
Yeah.
Body Talks.
I know one more. I think it is something like Kiss That. It is called Kiss That.
Yeah.
But more than that, I tried to research that band. Could not find much. Right? So rock is going away. It's more a culture of pop.
Yeah.
Right? And rap is like, it is undying. Rap is never going to go away. It has stayed just like it was, and people still do listen.
Let's see, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. But from the 90s, even from the 80s, the rap is still the way it was.
Everything has
Eminem
to die.
changed it. Eminem changed it.
Everything has to die.
Okay. Yeah.
And it will die someday.
That is what I was thinking one day, right? So we dress a certain way right now. We have certain kind of hairstyles. We kind of do few things about, like, now boys want to be clean shaved and they don't have hair on their chest. And then there used to be time in 80s and 90s, and you watch movies over there. Like, go and watch that movie Enter the Dragon by Bruce Lee, where Bruce Lee was the lead. It was in 1970s. Okay, it was the last movie that Bruce Lee shot. Not really, but the last movie that actually got published. So over there, Bruce Lee actually, it was a classic scene. Like, Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee is fighting, and Bruce Lee grabs the hair of Chuck Norris's chest and literally rips it away. So that was the fashion over there. Men used to have that much hair.
Yeah.
Face also, they used to have mohawks and all.
Yeah.
And if you look at old Bollywood movies, Amitabh Bachchan is with long hair and all that. Right? Every Bollywood actor is having long hairs. Sanjay Dutt and all that.
Yeah.
But then the trend changes. And I was thinking that now we are looking back to the movies of 80s and 90s, and we are thinking that it is kind of stupid what they used to dress like. How about they go to future, let us say at that time, when they are seeing this kind of trend, and they look at people in 2020 and they just walk on the streets. What will they think of us? Like, did every man turn into a gay person, or what happened over there? Like, no facial hair, guys are having colored hair, they are wearing skinny jeans. What happened?
We are not saying that we are against that.
But
we love that.
That is what
It's
they would
okay.
be thinking,
Depends
right?
on how in what manner you're comfortable.
Obviously. Yeah,
till
but I'm just thinking that what would they think if they all of a sudden time traveled 40 years in the future, right?
Yeah, nowadays
They would not like it. Obviously, they
Yeah.
would not like, because they like the trend that is going on right there.
Yeah, but nowadays what is happening? These men fashion are having feminine touch,
Yes.
feminine tint,
Yeah.
feminine tint, and more feminine tint is
Especially
happening day by
if
day.
you look at Japanese band and all.
Yeah, but it's good. Like, it's good. Changes are good.
Do whatever the hell you want. There's
Exactly.
absolutely
If you
nothing.
like it, you should not stop.
Yeah, that's just the idea that fascinates me. That what would they be thinking, right,
Yeah.
about us? Because I look at the bell bottoms of 1990s and I think, what the fuck are they wearing, right?
Yeah, but I feel bad for those who insult others.
Yeah.
For the look, if a boy is having little bit feminine tint in the outfits, what is wrong in that? Like, it's okay if you don't like it. Just keep your opinions to yourself. I'm pretty sure your opinions do not cut ice with them.
Yeah. But people think that people should look a certain way, they should act a certain way.
These are labels, and labels let me tell you, it's a loop.
Mhm.
It's a loop. It's a black hole.
Yeah. You keep on following others and you
Yeah,
soon
just
forget who you are.
when you'll come out of that label, then only you'll think you are thinking very differently. Then only you are owning it. I
Yeah.
feel so.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Very, very truly said.
Exactly. I'm not saying that everyone should do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you are comfortable, but we should not demean someone
Yeah.
based on their dressing or anything like that.
Yeah, that is completely true. I just
Exactly.
wanted to put that idea in.
Exactly.
And also, like, humans at any stage, doesn't matter if they are in first AD or they are in 18th century or they're in 19th century, they always think that we are the best that we have ever been, which is actually correct. Like,
Yeah.
which is actually correct. But in the beginning of, I would say, 1810 or something like that, they were saying that this is the peak of human civilization. We are in having industrial revolution and all that. We are doing this, we are doing that. And now look at us. We are saying that we are doing great. We are having internet and all that. So we always think that what we are right now is the best. But then again, it comes to from the trendsetters, the fashion and everything. Those who are celebrities, they actually said that this is how you should be looking, right?
Yeah, but like, because then the root cause comes out to be that you are getting influenced.
Yeah.
Root cause is that only,
Aren't
no?
we
That
all?
you are getting
Aren't we all getting
influenced.
influenced? Like, I openly say that I got an undercut because I watched a video of Blue Man, and I thought that let's try it. I got highlights also because of his
No,
influence only.
look, I didn't get highlights
Yes.
because like that is not my style.
Yeah, but I tried it and I liked it. Who's to say that I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
not like
you
it
can-
because of his influence?
But have you seen me like following trends somewhere?
No, not really.
I like whatever I like. It's never out of that trend, that
If you
this
don't-
trend. Somebody says that why are you buying this? This trend is dying. I do not care. I love it and I'll buy it.
Yeah, she wears bell bottom all the time.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. But those who do not follow the trends will
Yeah.
be the trendsetters, I think. Right?
Yeah. You never loved my bell bottoms, and I always loved it.
Yeah, and she doesn't care if I don't love it. She is going to wear it. She's going to rock it. Yeah. But it is interesting to know how much we are influenced. Sometimes we don't even know that we are influenced. I recently wrote something on Instagram, right? The perfect slavery is that you are a slave
Amazing.
and you don't even know you're a
Yeah.
slave. You think that you're free. You're going to do your work happily and you think that you're doing it for yourself,
Exactly.
but you're not, right?
Yeah.
So it is difficult. That is why the thoughts of do we really have a free will and all comes, and
Yeah.
mind fucks it every time.
Yeah.
But I
Basic thing is just
Yeah.
do whatever you want, guys. Just do. Don't think that this is right ethically. I'm saying you don't do anything ethically wrong. Just do whatever, until and unless it is hurting someone. Don't do that, please, guys. Just do whatever you want to do. If you want to feel certain way, just feel it like that. If you want to do it in that way, which everyone is against it, do it.
What's up with the drug culture in Goa?
Drug culture.
It was crazy over there, right? People
Okay,
are
now we're coming to the shoot
Yeah.
diaries, the recently shoot diaries.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I've been to Goa before also, but never went to those clubs 3 o'clock in the morning. This time I
Yeah.
did, and like everybody is high.
And party was going on till 10 in morning.
We left at 6 o'clock in morning.
Yeah.
So we were with 2 other friends, and we left at 6 o'clock in morning. But they said that it is going to go on till 10 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
right? And all of them are on acid. People are snorting coke. Yeah, weed is like very common. Cigarette is like
Exactly.
everyone is
But
smoking
we
cigarette.
both are so sober, so sober people,
Yeah.
not even drinking anything.
Because
We're like
of-
sitting and like, oh god, this is so high music. I can't.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was
listen
like
to it
I think it
anymore.
was techno mainly.
Yeah, techno.
And we
Yeah.
won't be able to understand.
Yeah.
But because of Komal's career, it's not like Komal won't drink. She used to every now and then, but now that she's in this career, no, it is better to completely stay away from that. And that is what I'm also doing, because
I'm not an alcoholic person. I
Yeah.
do not like. I
Yeah.
do not like.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like we are not going to touch it, but it is safer if you are in this field, at least if
Yeah.
you're on work basis. Then stay away from that. I would also stay away from it as much as possible.
Yeah, we want to have just clean diet, and
Yeah.
we are very health conscious
Yeah.
people.
Yes. So that is the thing. I think we are growing older. I think that is why people are like, hey, you old
No,
hags.
no. It's not like that. Maybe I'm into a field where maybe we are worried about everyone should be
So
healthy.
my art of speaking class was going on, and I said that, guys, I got my first cell phone in my hand when I was in 6th standard. It was in 2006. I'm kind of a little bit older than you guys. When did you guys get? He said that 6th class only. It's 2006 only. I said, no, I am not that old actually. Because sometimes there's a disconnect, no? Like generation gap is only 5
You
years.
got in 2006. I got in 2013.
Because your parents, you also got television in 2013. So you don't compare your situation. You were a topper in 10th standard and 12th standard, right? So we were like spoiled with video games and cell phones and television and Goku and Naruto and all that.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
I
you were
never
studying.
heard of that. I never even heard of that.
Yeah, girls your age, when they are 14 and 13, they love MTV. Used to, at least. I don't know what's going on right now. That is the thing. I don't know, because we grew up seeing television. What they watch
Even
right now
I
is-
saw MTV. Like me
Yeah.
and my brother used to watch MTV only, but not that.
Yeah, not like roadies and all, right?
Yeah, I never followed Roadies. I
Yeah.
followed it after I came into college. Followed some season, but then disliked the mentalities what they are enforcing.
My friend, I'm
winner
not.
is fixed. We all know winner is fixed, and like some books press villa is happening, some book is opening. I don't know what, like all crap.
My friend, I will not take his name
Yeah.
because it would be embarrassing for him. But he was nuts about getting into roadies. He wanted to be a part of that. So I don't know if he tried.
I should not say that. Oh God, I should not say that.
What?
My friend was there.
What?
My friend was there in Roadies.
Yeah. So nowadays it is like, I have not watched past part 8, which was, I don't know when it was, maybe 2010 or something.
Yeah.
But nowadays it is like celebrities. They're just calling people with social media following.
But I feel if you are doing Roadies and then Splitsvilla, the career is ending over there only. Very rare people are coming, like Ayushmann Khurrana came.
Ayushmann was winner of Roadies 2, no? He did better than winner of Roadies 1 or winner of Roadies 3. Or Ayushmann is a special case. He's so talented in every field, so creative.
Yes.
And I think that he chooses his role also like that. He's going to choose the
Yeah.
role which has some cause, which we don't really understand, but it is his
But
mentality.
he's getting monotonous. What I feel, because I always get confused between his movies which came in 3-4 years, like very movies Badhai Ho, and what was the movie?
Some call center
Pooja
movie.
call center movie,
Yeah.
and very
Some
similar
Ujjwala
movie.
Bala or something, right?
Yeah, similar kind of movie. Now I want him to do something out of box.
Yeah, that is what I am saying, that we don't understand, but he has a choice, right? He chooses things, that this is what he wants. The level that he is at, he can get any movie. But
Yeah, he's amazing, but I just want him to just switch the characters a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into your career. How was the shoot, Komal? It was the first big shoot you had, right? Big with big camera, movie level
Biggest
camera.
I had till now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went
okay,
to the shoot later because we were far away from that, sitting in a cafe, because it was freaking hot. Goa right now is not a place to be between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, you go ahead. How was your experience? Because I don't really know. We have not discussed it that much.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like the best shoot. I just loved it. I met so many beautiful people. I thought they'll be having attitude, they'll be having ego. Everyone was so down to earth, everyone was so loving. And the best part is, the producer admired me 3 times. That too on mic, where everybody was listening.
Made her day.
Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
Made her month probably.
What?
Made your month, no? Not a day.
Yeah. Everybody was remembering my name, Komal. And the person and the director. I was not knowing the director's name. I just knew that it is something different, and the real name was different, I was like, okay, what was the director's name? When I was about to tag on my Instagram, I was like, what was the director's name? I forgot it. I could not find it on Insta. And then later on, she messages me on Instagram. I saw it at my message like, Komal, mujhe bhool gayi tu. I was like, oh God, she's messaging me. And I became happy. These small things happen for you when you are struggling.
Yeah, Komal is like a personality you can't miss. She's going to be the most cheery person in the room. She's going to make everyone very lively, kind of. That is the thing. That is why initially you got a lot of useless hate initially in the podcast. I would say like 3rd episode or 4th episode, because most of the people were my followers. I said, how can you hate Komal? I understand that you can hate me. I'm a kind of an asshole every now and then. But Komal is like a good person all the time. She's like cheerful and all. So that I've seen a lot of shoots, and I've seen a lot of the response of those people who you have worked with, and everyone comes up with positive things only to say about you, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be people who are around them to be happy.
And without complaint. Guys, I'm a person who only complains in front of Ashish. Never complains. Never ever complain. Like, okay, just do it. I was sitting in that prickly heat continuously. So we had some camping site, right? So I had to sit on a stone and in scorching heat, and you know what was happening? A bonfire was just beside me.
Yeah, they were trying to show a winter scene when it was hot in Goa, and she was wearing 2 layers of clothes. Everyone was wearing. Yeah.
And full jeans and shoes, socks, and you had to keep a smile. It was for cookie. It was for Parle cookie, right? And we had to and everyone over there was trying to, but I was literally happy from my heart only. I did not had to induce it.
Yeah, she's always happy because she loves to do these things now. So and I've seen like there was the first day when she was doing her portfolio, it was like how many changes? 10 to 15 changes.
10 changes,
Yeah, so she basically did
we
it.
had more than how many photos? Around 700 photos.
Yeah, close to 700.
Yeah.
So she started doing it 6 o'clock in the morning.
And in every shot, your makeup will be changed, your hair will be changed, everything will be changed. You have to change the outfit, and you can understand.
Yeah.
And it started at 6 in morning. It ended at 6 in 7 in evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got tired just by standing over there sipping coffee. I couldn't even imagine that how Komal survived that. And she still walked out with a smile. That is the thing. That is always. She never gets tired, even in that some ad shoot for Instagram, I think, or social media ad shoot. She never gets tired, and even though because I think that you love it more than anything else, so you enjoy that.
Very lazy person, guys. I can sit on my bed throughout the day.
Most of the creative or passionate person about some art is lazy only. They only get active when they get to do that, right?
I'm super active when I'm doing my work, completely happy, like completely dancing with happiness. Like bonfire was just beside me. I was enjoying the moment.
And the shoots and retakes, people don't understand how many retake it takes. At least like I said, I came over there late when the sun was setting, so I came close to 5 o'clock.
And I made him sit in a cafe. He and our friend Amy, right? Like
Amy from China.
Amy from China, like our wonderful friend. Like we met 2 people. Ibrahim was my co-actor over there. So Ibrahim and I was acting, and Amy was into work. She is not into acting. So she was doing work with Ashish, sitting in nearby cafe, and they came close to 4 or 5.
Amy only said that let's go. I was like, nah, it's too far away,
and it's too hot.
But she was very excited. I want to watch the shoot. When I said that they are actually moving to a new place, you won't be able to see it, she was heartbroken. Oh, I wanted to see it. But I also wanted to see it, but not at the cost of those heats.
No, they moved us. They moved us in car from Vanity Van to the shoot location. Yeah.
So what was I saying? Amy is like, she's always getting confused that is she from Northeast. Everyone asks the same question. When everyone asks where are you from, they're expecting like Sikkim or Nagaland or something like that. And when she says China, everyone thinks that she's joking, right?
No, but the accent, you can recognize her from accent.
So that is why when I first met her, I knew that because I've lived in Northeast for 4 years, so I understand what accent they have, and this accent is foreigner. Completely. It is a foreign accent. right? So growing up, I watched a lot of martial art movies, no, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, and all that, Donnie Yen, and all that. So it was the first experience of them actually saying that, no, in front of me. I've only
Yeah.
seen that accent in movies and all.
Exactly.
Okay, but it was a good shoot. It was a high budget shoot. Yeah,
Very
the whole
high
team.
budget
It is
shoot.
as
Whole team was living in 5-star hotels. And
we
like
were
that.
not living in 5-star hotels because Komal is a small actor now or small model now, but she's going to work her way up. Next shoot, she's already working towards
No,
that, like
I'm
5-star.
regretting now. Like everybody was saying, why didn't you ask for it? Like, are you mad or what? Like I was reluctant.
She's like, I already got rejected last time. I can't take any chances.
Yeah, because I auditioned for the same.
Same recruiting people.
Yeah, same recruiting people.
Before
But
also.
I got rejected for that role. But then again, I auditioned, something out of box came, and we just did it randomly. We was having fun. We just shot it, and then it got selected. And then
All of
rest
a
is
sudden, we had to
history.
jump.
What?
All of a sudden, we had to jump. I went over
Yeah.
there for security purposes, ma'am. I need to protect you. I need to be over there. Other than that, I had no work. I enjoyed the beaches and had fun. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I do most of the time when Komal is
This
shooting.
trip was very hectic, where we had to run here and there like
Yeah.
that. But I enjoyed it. Ashish did not love Goa that much, but I loved it.
I like quiet places.
But I love to be surrounded by people, and Goa 24/7 is crowded.
Goa is like brimming with people right now. If you go over there, doesn't matter if it is Saturday, if it is Monday, it is Wednesday, it is equal amount of crowd, and that is the maximum amount of crowd that you can expect. The cafes are filled, all of them are filled. It is completely crowded. That is the way it is going on over there.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good. It's always a good place to be.
We had so much fun. Maybe because we had company.
It's like
And I love company.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Goa right now, it's like no COVID over there. Nobody cares about COVID over there.
Everybody over there is roaming with no mask.
Yeah, no mask, nothing, no restrictions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Traffic police,
Free
after
people.
being in Bangalore, we found traffic police very humble. They only stopped us to check the driving license.
Yeah.
It's like every now and then you have to spend thousands of rupees. By the way, our scooty got picked up 3 times
3 times.
in Bangalore so far. By the way, it is happening in Pune also. One of my student. So I was explaining this particular story
Yeah.
that I was in Starbucks. We got out and the scooty is not over there.
Yeah.
What happened?
When was the third time, Ashish?
Third time was when we were in this park with Kartik sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What was that park? I forgot the name.
Kaban Park.
Yeah, Kaban Park near the
Yeah.
metro. Right.
Yeah.
So we placed over there. 12 scooties are parked up over there, and they pick up our scooty. We go over there.
Because we have bad luck
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's written parking over there. I said, okay, no, in small letters it is written
In
for press
red,
only.
in red, like on like very some similar shades were there, background color and the one with which it was written, both were similar red. So how come we'll be knowing that it is written press over here?
Yeah.
Press only. The parking was for press only.
Yeah.
We parked it. Ultimately, mistake was our only.
Yeah, that is the thing. They take it legally always. They will take a picture of where your scooty is parked and they are going to pick it up, right? But it is all bribes and all going on these days. So the amount is not going to money. People pay 300, 700, something like that.
Yeah.
To the people who are picking and they are leaving.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it is a good scheme. How much money they will be earning. Anyways, not going to get into that.
Yeah.
Coming back to the point,
Yeah.
the shoot was amazing.
Yeah.
Great success.
Yeah. How did you see it, Ashish?
I saw it like I'm always fascinated by Komal's talent. That she really has talent in that, especially modeling, because the way she walks.
In acting also, I love acting.
Yeah, she loves acting. Yeah, and she loves modeling also. Both are fine, but in both cases, I see talent in you, and it's like next level talent. That is why the moves that we are taking, she has said no to a lot of agencies also because she wants to take the correct moves. She has said no to a lot of shoots also. This industry is corrupted. You might be knowing it is a dirty industry, and we have to take steps very carefully to do it legitimately. So we do it properly. But I'm very confident about Komal's talent and her will to excel in this. So I know that she's going to do absolutely fantastic. I
Thank
don't
you.
give statements, but if you go to Komal's Instagram posts, and I'm going to put over their statements that Komal is going to become the next big thing in somewhere around 2023 or something like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That
Yeah,
means a lot.
because
Ashish.
that's going
That
to
means a
happen.
lot. Thank
Okay.
you, Ashish. I'm so much grateful for these words,
Hmm.
and I just love it when it comes from your mouth.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you always says the truth.
Yeah, I'm brutally honest
Yeah,
every
you
time.
always say the truth in
I
front
scold
of
her a lot of time. A lot of time when she's going to make mistakes. No, I'm very harsh with that.
He's gonna scold me. Like for one thing, he's gonna scold me 5 times.
Yeah. Yeah, so that it never gets out of her mind.
He just
Never.
scolded me
Ever.
for one time, no?
No, one time it might get out. It might slip out.
No, it
I-
does not happen like that. If you are saying something to me, I'll take care of that. You know that.
Okay, I'll try it next time, ma'am.
No, you never try. You always try scolding me. ऐसे करके.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely. Sorry about that, by the way.
It's okay.
Okay, we are going
But then I just avenge it when it comes to my turn. Like, you did that to me. Now, even if I'm not that angry, I'll try to be.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we end this
Yeah,
podcast?
the same happened when you carried your coffee with you. Yeah.
I love coffee, and I have quotes with coffee that you don't spill a coffee that you bought.
Yeah. And he made me spill.
Yeah, let's forget about that. Let's close this podcast.
Yeah.
And we are going to raise the level of these podcasts. We are hiring editors. We are hiring people to work with us. And if you are into editing, you are into broadcasting, you know thing or two about podcasts, drop a mail to us. We are going to see through it because few people are approaching. Other than that, we are getting new chairs. I think if you have more comfortable seats and food to eat over here, beverages to sip while we do coffees, while we do podcasts, these podcasts will go longer. And also on top of it all, we want to get it live because that's where it has to be, so that people really believe that it is unscripted.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, people who don't want to believe will say it is scripted no matter what you do.
Yeah.
But we want to do
Let's
it.
do one live. I want to do one live.
We need apparatus for that. That is the main problem. Okay. So we are going to do it. And there are a lot of guests lined up, especially now when the COVID situation is subsiding. People can travel and they can come. So why to do online?
Yeah.
I did start all the podcasts during the situation only. So initially it was online, but now I say no. I say people, if you are able to come to Bangalore, then it is much better. And yeah, if you're a huge fan, maybe you can also come to the podcast. Maybe we are going to do a special podcast.
Yeah, with fans. One we can do with fans, no?
That is the thing. That is why I want it to be live, no? So that they can put their comments also.
No, like offline.
Yeah, that is what I wanted to do for Momentum podcast also. A lot of fans said that I want to be on. They are asking that what is the criteria to be on the podcast. I say that there are no criteria. Especially we don't hunt those big names.
Yeah.
That is what I put on the podcast release forms. By the way, there's a podcast release form that you need to sign before coming over here. It is a very simple one. It says that the podcast once released cannot be removed, because that would be injustice to the fans. But that is what is written over there. We don't hunt for big names just to get views. We want to only talk to people who we want to talk to. That is why we generally invite only friends and people who we know very well. For example, Akash Tyagi, like I know that person very well. I want him to be on the podcast. Gaurav, I want him to be on the podcast, like that. Or let us say Karthik sir, we know him very well. We had long hours and hours of conversation. If he comes over here, we are going to have a good time, just like we have. But just to bring celebrities and interview them, if I had to do that, I would not have quit my job. It would become boring. But if a celebrity is a friend, then we can do it. And if
a lot of people from modeling field will be coming over here, and they'll be guiding you on how to make a career in this field. Like I talked to one stylist, like very renowned stylist, like who is a styling of who has done styling of Rajkumar Rao, Karishma Kapoor, like these big celebrities. So
fun
I talked
people.
to her.
They're fun people.
Yeah, from the shoot only.
Yeah.
So they're very down to earth, very sweet people.
And the choreographer.
I invited them to the podcast. Very like the producer, director is so funny, and
The choreographer, I love that person.
choreographer, Prathamesh sir, Sahil sir, like everyone is so good over there. Yeah, so we are thinking to invite them so that you can know that there are different fields apart from these science, engineering, these like common field, common orthodox field, which I can call, I guess I can say that. And one more thing which I was about to say, Amy, we can just talk about Amy's career. Like she has got a brilliant career.
She grew up in China, worked over there for a year, I think, then worked in New Zealand for a couple of years, then has been working in India for the last 6 years.
Is earning very, very good. So maybe we can throw some light.
She has already crossed that job. She doesn't need any job.
Exactly.
She's working freelancing, but when she wants to get into job,
cool, just sitting in a cafe, working like very workaholic person, working on her own, like independent lady. Hardworking and just fun loving. Also just roaming here and there with us, right?
More fun loving than me.
Ashish is very antisocial person. He does not like to be surrounded.
There was a time when I was like, I have to do these things. I have to get into parties. I have to spend time with my friends. And I'm like, right now, I don't have to do shit, man. If I want to stay alone, I'm going to stay alone.
But now you're getting used to it because you are also realizing the importance that it is little bit important to socialize.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And like when it comes to personality and when I'm doing business deals and all,
then you're completely extrovert. Then you're completely depending on the person where you think you do not have any work. Or
but I would say this to a lot of people who are listening, that there are a lot of boys and girls, young boys and girls in college, that they think that they have to bunk classes and go to movies. They think that they have to go party on Saturday nights. And I, being an introvert, I used to hate that. You know, I was over there and I'm like, I'm feeling no joy over there.
Yeah, just be introvert during your college times.
Yeah, so if no, not necessarily. If
I'm just joking.
Yeah, if you are that person who are not finding it joy and everyone, hey, chal party karte hain, yahan chalte hain, wahan chalte hain. If they are just saying and forcing you, if you're not that person, don't become that person. You don't need to.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to become very social. You are going to be worse than what you were. You're going to be turned into something that you're not.
Exactly.
And that is what I say, the hardest thing in this world to do is to not change yourself when the whole world is trying to change you, right?
Yeah.
With those fine wise words, we are going to end it. I just called my own words fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Komal, you want to end it?
Yeah, with those fine words, I think we can end the podcast.
Yeah.
Ashish wanted me to say that.
Yes, please. With a please.
Yes. So that's it for the day, and we'll see all of you in the next one with a brand new podcast. Maybe you can suggest some topics, some good topics, guys. So that is more intriguing, very, very hooked up topics, right? So just suggest us some topics in the comment section, and just until then, take care, keep
share the podcast, guys. We need more people who are open-minded, who wants to listen to our unscripted podcast.
Who are as open-minded as you.
Yeah, but don't share it to just anybody. Share it to your best friends. And also, give us a 5-star rating if possible on Apple Podcast and stuff like that. Do all the good stuff. Like hit the like button. That's it. I don't really ask all the time, but every now and then...
Smash that like button.
Every now and then, I need to remind you guys. Okay.
Because in my channel, people, like more than half of people are non-subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. If you want to unsubscribe right now, most welcome. But if you love
it's okay. Does not matter.
If you love it, you don't do it, man, I'll just say that you're making some poor life decisions. So, see you next time. Till then, bye.
Bye, take care and keep smiling. Bye-bye.